The teams that were supposed to win did. This is the rankings breakdown on MaxPreps.com. I am your host, Chris Stonebreaker, and by leading in with saying the teams that were supposed to win did, that leads me into this graphic where you will not see much has changed in the MaxPreps Excellent 25 presented by the Army National Guard. The only difference, in fact, is Chandler of Arizona is back at number 25. In September, Mountain Point stunned Chandler 45-42, handing the Wolves their first loss and eliminating them from the MaxPreps Excellent 25 National Football Rankings presented by the Army National Guard. Since then, Chandler has been on a tear, winning 8 straight games and scoring at least 49 points in each. Now Chandler re-enters the Excellent 25 on the eve of a rematch with Mountain Point in Arizona's Division I semifinals. Taking a look at the composite rankings, and finally Hudson of Ohio makes the top 25. Bingham of Utah moves up 6 spots to number 8, and no more ties on the rankings this week. Yay! St. John Bosco has made it into the top 5 with a 10-1 overall record, and Braves went 5-0 in Trinity League play and are now facing a Norco team coming in to the game off of a 71-70 victory over St. Bonaventure last week in the Pac-5 playoffs. St. John Bosco won their first round game 50-0 against Cabrillo. As usual, we finished the segment with the computer rankings. 4 new teams entered these objective rankings. Corona Centennial jumped 12 spots after their 68-64 win over Sarah. Huber Heights, Wayne, South Lake Carroll, and Hudson, which knocked off perennial power St. Ignatius Cleveland in a Ohio Division I playoff matchup. Hudson's 28-23 victory earned it a date with Mentor this weekend as the Explorers continue their quest for a state title. Now, all the playoff brackets can be found on MaxPreps along with information for each state. Also, these rankings that I just showed you, the composite, the computer, and the Excellent 25 can also be found on MaxPreps.com. So right after this show is completed, go on there and read up even more about each one of these teams. Study up. You will be tested next week. Anyways, I am Chris Stonebreaker, and as usual, I want to remind you all to keep on clicking on to MaxPreps.com, America's source for high school sports.